dude. Okay, no, I'm okay. I'm gonna do a flashback there. He pushed me. Okay, I actually want to see. Did he push me off the track? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. How you all doing? Hey, so what we're doing today, we are checking out Formula 1 2017. Let's get right into it. Let's not waste no time and see what it's all about. If you played a Formula 1 game before, you know the career mode is the main meat and potatoes of the current Codemasters Formula 1 games. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's check out all the side stuff they've added with this game. Because in 2017, if you don't know, they've added a lot of extra. I played last year's game, and my initial feelings of 2017 is just a lot more to do, and it seems more fun. That's kind of hard to say that about a simulation game. Obviously, if you like racing games, you know, they're fun anyway. I'm a big fan of racing games, but with the Formula 1 game especially, it seemed like there was one thing you do career, and that's it. And it was just like there was something just lacking, and now they've got so much extra stuff on the sides. It just makes it a better total package, I feel. Anyway, so let's get into it. So obviously you got your big career mode. Then you got Grand Prix. Grand Prix is basically you pick a race and you do it just like, you know, like quick start kind of thing. You can pick how many races you want. You obviously got your multiplayer modes. You got your time trial, events and championships. That's what we're going to talk about. Events, basically. What events is like, I don't want to compare a video game to another video game, but I'm assuming if you're watching the Formula 1 content, you're a Formula 1 fan. But if you can remember Gran Turismo 5, what they introduced in that game, where every couple of days or weeks, whatever, they would introduce scenarios in the game, or like different missions you got to complete. That's the best way I can describe this. So let's just jump right into it. So over here it says, oh, you know, I'll give you a rundown. There's a scenario where you got to try to win in the last couple of laps when it was raining. And I'm assuming these scenarios will be based on, you know, real life Formula 1 events and what's happened. Kind of like how games like FIFA do it, you know, where they pay like any match that happened in real life, then they paint that scenario and you got to try to win in those conditions. So that's what this mode is. What I've played of it so far is let's just skip some of this. It seems very fun. Like I said, is anything more that there is to do on top of the main career mode. Because sometimes you just want to take a break from the career mode, right? You just want to have some fun and just do some racing, and you don't want to just go into the big campaign or whatever, career campaign, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I started this off brilliantly. What I've got to do is I've got to win the race basically, and I should have actually read what it was. That would have made more sense. I think it was something along the lines of my nose cones broke. I just pitted in to get it sorted, and now I've got to try to win the race. Let's go. Well, not starting this off well. I'm good at video games, I swear. Okay. I've got to go in. Okay, I've messed all this up. Over speed, okay. So I've got to pit and get a nose cone change, and I'm Verstappen, and I think Vettel's going to overtake me. Then I've got to basically catch him up, and I've only got a couple of laps to do it. That's the gist of it. See if I don't mess this up. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. Pick myself up. Let's go. So 5. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Basically, this gives us a good opportunity to show the flashbacks. So, like in most Formula 1, in most racing games, I don't like flashbacks because they take away from it. But in a Formula 1 game, I think they work very well, because, you know, you could be doing epic like you can choose how simulation you want it. You can do it over 5 laps. You can do a proper race distance, 44, 50, 70 laps, whatever you want to. So, you know, imagine if you like mess it up on those last few corners, you know, after doing a couple of hours race, how mad would you be? So flashbacks really work well in these games. So I crashed on purpose, crashed on purpose, so I can show you the flashback mechanic. So it's a couple of seconds. In certain game modes, it's restricted, obviously, in qualifying. If you do a one-shot qualifying, you can't do it. Or in qualifying in general, I think they disable it because that wouldn't be fair. I don't think it works on online, obviously. But for like the single-player stuff, where it is, it's useful. Okay, let's do this for real now. Let's go. I think I messed it up twice. Warning, crossing the line, white line. I'm just trying to show YouTube how strict this game could be. I was gonna say though, like a lot of people have been saying, oh, they want to play it on the PC to see how the game. Oh, I didn't enable DRS. Arch Talk and Play. They want to play it on the PC to see, like they just want better graphics. Obviously, you know. PC version will probably be the best. I haven't checked it out myself yet. We are playing on the PS4 Pro, I should say. But with the console versions anyway, the PlayStation version anyway, the fact that it's got the built-in speaker and you can hear your pit speak to you, it just adds so much to the immersion, for me anyway. So obviously with your PC, and I don't think to me, I'm getting lots of words. To me, it adds so much. All right, boss, get out my way! Get out my way! Prime opportunity to show off some of the new to Formula 1 games anyway. Show off some of the things you could do. Obviously, let's turn off fuel mix-up. I think in races you can set it to 3 different amounts: standard, low, fuel saving, and rich. Obviously, the higher you have the mix, the faster your car goes. But okay, I'll take full responsibility for that one. Okay, I was talking. Anyway, fuel mix. The higher you have it, the faster your car goes. But obviously, you have a target of how much fuel you have to get to the end of the race, so you gotta choose how fast you want to go. Or like it says, I have 1.4 laps extra of fuel, and you can see it going down. So yeah, so far this scenario has been very fun, and obviously you compete in the leaderboards against your friends or people online to see how many points you can get. The faster time you can do it, but only time will tell how much they put into this and how many different scenarios they're gonna have you download and do, and how often they're gonna change it. But fun. Alright, time to concentrate. It's hammer time. The Formula 1 fans know what I'm talking about. The rest of you like what? Or like what? Who? MC Hammer? Yeah, singer. Rapper, 90s. Alright, there's Perez in front of me. We're good on fuel. Grandma, get out my way. Oh my days. Dude. Okay, made it. Alright, Master, come on. Car's been very slow this year. Woo. Talk about AI, it seems okay. I've seen a few people say online that you can dive down the inside of the AI a bit. At the harder difficulty levels though, the AI is absolutely solid. As with most AI, it does occasionally do something silly, but in general. Brake. Okay. How far is he ahead of me? Wow, I'm like braking like super early as well. Talking of Formula 1, as we're playing Formula 1 game, we should talk about this weekend's race. Belgium. Watched it. Those last 10 laps was interesting, weren't they? Been a good season this year. Finally, Ferrari have bought a competitive car. You know, for years in Formula 1, we've had single teams like running away with it. It was like Red Bull before, after Red Bull, it was Mercedes, and like even when it was Red Bull, nobody wasn't really giving them competition. When it was Mercedes, nobody wasn't really giving them competition. So it's great that I still think the Mercedes obviously are way faster, but it's much closer than it has been in a long time. Now that Adrian Newey has come back to the Red Bull team, you know, Red Bull's coming back as well. Speaking of Verstappen, we've got a young new superstar. If you're wondering, I am playing on the controller, not playing on the steering wheel. Whenever I get into these kind of games, you get into that, you know, very dangerous territory of, should I invest in a steering wheel? I may or may not have, I'm not admitting anything, been looking at Thrustmaster and Logitech steering wheels over the last couple of weeks. I knew I was going to be checking out this game. Hopefully we'll do more content on this game over the year, over the season, should we say. So yeah, I was like, okay, I can justify getting a steering wheel, right? Right? I'm a content creator, I make gaming videos. Let me know in the YouTube comments, do you reckon I should get a steering wheel? Yes or no? Thrustmaster introduced their new one for Gran Turismo. Good couple of £100. But it is, we have got a lot of racing games coming out at the moment as well, especially car racing games as well. We've got Project Cars 2 on its way, Gran Turismo, the new Forza. Why is it with racing games, we hardly get any, and then all of them come out at the same time? Alright, what's my fuel saying? Come on, let's go. I think this video is gonna be super long. I think what we might do, I want to show you one or two other things about the game. We might not do all of the 6 laps, because we've got a good 6 laps to go. Let's see who's in front of me. Let's at least take over my teammate, you know, make him angry. You gotta love Ricardo, right? Everybody loves Ricardo. Sorry, Ricardo, it's gotta be done. Blame YouTube. Alright, lads, get my way. Blue flags, blue flags. Finally have some DRS. I wasn't even paying attention. Anybody know? Have I missed a few DRSs? Hopefully not. There's my team right there. McLaren, it hurts me. I'm a lifelong McLaren fan. Lifelong McLaren fan. I was praying, literally praying. I was like, please, let us get the Mercedes engine before this game comes out. Then maybe, you know, Codemasters will have to do some work to make our car better. I'm still gonna play the campaign with McLaren. What would you expect me to do? Play it with Ferrari? No. I'm still gonna play it with them, but now the latest news is, at one point it looked like this season we was definitely getting rid of the Honda engine and going back to Mercedes, but now it's looking like we might be sticking with Honda, because apparently they're getting some new people in to help them, and so, you know, the struggles of being a McLaren fan might. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Do I get no more flashbacks? We done? Oh no, we do get flashbacks. Anyway, listen, that's enough of this mode. Let's jump back out and let's show you some of the other game modes, because like I said, this game 2017 has got loads of extras, should we call it. Let's just start the flashback there and let's back out. That was just a quick example of scenarios. Looking quickly at the menus though, let me show you. They got the tutorial. They got the tutorials here. It seems like more are unlocking because it says new. Or is that just why I haven't played yet? I haven't seen any of them because, you know, I'm a professional. I don't need to look at understanding of DRS, but I'm sure if you don't know what DRS means, let's play it. Obviously, it gives you a quick little video and explanation on the right. Have a listen.
Drivers are able to use this system in specific DRS zones as long as the circuit is dry. There are no additional restrictions to DRS use in practice and qualifying.
You get the idea. You get the idea. So yeah, they've got that for some of the more complex things in Formula One. If you're not a crazy Formula One fan, because obviously they're trying to make these games more accessible to everybody, not just the hardcore Formula One fans. They've added loads of stuff with the research development. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see this, but they've gone like super deep with the power units, gearbox management, race strategies, and research and development in the campaign mode this year. Okay, let's back out. Quickly show you the other modes. So my favorite thing in this year's game mode, hands down, I haven't touched the campaign. I played a bit of time trial, but like they've introduced classic Formula One cars in this game, and it is so fun. It's ridiculous. Playing some of the greats from back in the days is so fun. So championship, here's another mode. So where you have your career, where you play the races trying to win points. Championship is like a shorter version of that, where basically you can do like classic championships with like older cars. So you do like the full 20 races and things without the whole, like in the season is like set this many laps, your car development, all the press and all that. It's just if you just want to do straight racing. But the good thing is they've got loads of different like scenarios. You like everybody uses the same car, pick a different car, certain tracks, and you've got loads to unlock. I haven't even seen most of them, but if I just quickly show you, let's have a look at this. So here it is, the main new thing they've added into this game. You can, I think this is a DLC car here, you pre-ordered the game, but they've added some of the greats. So I think what 1992 was this Mansell's car, Ferrari from 95, when Williams were great. You got, I think this is Mika Häkkinen's McLaren when we were great. Okay, emotional. And I think this is Shimmy Shumi's Ferrari. Schumacher's Ferrari. Get well, Schumacher. Get well soon. Obviously this is Alonso's Renault. And let's have a look. Was this Lewis's McLaren? MP423, I think so. And obviously this is Vettel's, I think, right? And each one of the cars really do handle majorly differently. Like before I started recording, I was because I tried the McLaren. It oversteers like crazy. And then I thought I'd try the Ferrari. These Ferraris are absolute monsters. Like they're so fast. You can't even go full acceleration. With the newer cars, what you'll find is you can full acceleration around a lot of the corners. With these, you just have to go 3/4 acceleration because they will slide out on you like crazy. So, and then obviously if you try the older cars, you don't have to worry about a lot of the like DRS and things like that. You just have fun with them. All right, let's try the DLC car. Obviously, you can set all kinds of things: race start, manual, assisted, AI driver level. let's just go easy so I can do some overtaking. You know, if this was me playing by myself, I'll go on the hardest difficulty. YouTube, hardest. I just want to show you an example. You got your preferences here, race settings, AI driver level, flashbacks on or off, vehicle damage, full simulation, corner cutting, regular corner cutting strategy, race starts manual. You can obviously change the time of the day. Anything else we want to set here? Assists. Braking assist, I don't know. Braking assist, when they've added them in the game, that like accelerating and braking, that should be something you have total under your control. You're taking so much away from a car game if you have braking assist on. So I always tend to turn this one off. Anti-lock brakes, I don't know why people turn this off. Anti-lock brakes are a real thing. They are on all cars. I don't understand why they even have racing games have an option to turn this off. I can understand if maybe if you're driving like a 1992 or 94 and you want to go really authentic of, oh, those cars didn't have ABS back in the day, so I don't want ABS either. And traction control. Traction control I never turn fully off. Medium is a nice way to play it. I think we'll play it with medium right now, especially with some of the newer cars. Turning it fully off, you tend to slide out a bit more. So full I don't usually have it on. I usually keep this on medium. So that's a quick look at the settings there. All right, let's start the session. So in this scenario, what we was doing right here, everybody I think has the same car. You got like 4 different racetracks, 4 or 6, where everybody's using the same car. So none of the cars are faster than each other. It's just all based on skill. Straight away you can, I think also we'll check out some of the other views. I don't know, I like this view. This is my, all right, let's hold in the clutch. Go, 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 go. Oh, don't slip that at me. Hold on, we'll change the views in just a second. Let me, Ooh, no crash. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, no, it's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. I've got to remember I put, damage on simulation. I've got to watch out, so free hold. Whoa, okay, so that's simulation damage. And another time where I crashed just for you right there, because I wanted to show you what simulated damage looks like. That's what it is. Somebody asked me to do this on stream the other day, crashed really big, and it has a, depending on the damage level, it does make a big difference. I haven't tried to do like a really, really, really big crash. Okay, bring this back. Go. Okay, what are we? 6? That's okay. But yeah, so the older cars, they are very fun to drive. Like something like 2012 Ferrari, they're fun to drive in a different way. Just so you can see, you know, how much power those cars had, and they didn't really have the downforce, so you could never go full throttle in any of the corners. Stop! 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 See the hand motion? Stop! Brakes. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna change our brake balance. We're gonna change our brake balance because this thing is not stopping. Hey. Alright, brake balance, let's go. 66, that'll be fine. Fuel mix is put it on rich. We've got to keep an eye on that fuel mix because they made it very short. If you see, I've just basically got half a lap's extra fuel. My front wing is fine. You can't hear that, YouTube, but my controller is speaking to me. A lot of you expert Formula 1 fans are wincing right now. It's okay, it's okay. Doing this all on purpose. This was planned. It's part of the script. I'm trying to show you the damage. How much fuel have I got? Okay. Time to put in some work. Hammer time! You lot really don't understand that reference. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Move! This mode really is, with everybody driving the same car, it really is about, you know, outbreaking the AI and all depending on your fuel mix and your strategies. I might leave it on rich just to see what happens if we run out of fuel. Why not? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Another dynamic into the game. Obviously, the main thing they got rid of when you're playing the older cars is DRS. Authentically, there wasn't DRS there that time. Dude. Okay, no, I'm gonna do a flashback there. He pushed me. Okay, I actually want to see. Did he push me off the track? Let's have a look. Like, give me space. Give me space. Come on, stewards. Look, he blatantly cut me off. He cut me off. Who was that? My goodness. He cut me off. You've seen that, right? YouTube, you agree? He knew I was going for the overtake. I'm gonna do it again. Oh my god. AI is not messing around. It's gonna put me into the wall. Okay. I'm okay. Wait. I'm gonna trick him. Yeah, I'm going this way. I'm going this way. Joke. Bye. Any of you was wondering how savage the AI is? Did you damage my tire, mate? Did you damage my tire? Okay, no, you never. Rubbings Racing! I'm bringing out all the famous movie quotes today, car movie quotes. This would be way better if Robert Duvall was in my radio. Help me, Robert! Alright, let's go. 2 seconds time. When is it gonna do the penalty? That was actually accidental. What position am I in? Top three. Okay, my controller's telling me it will go against our official time at the end of the race. Uh-oh. Dude is very low now. This would be interesting to see what happens. I've never tried this. We got a couple of laps to go and I've got literally... If you're wondering how you would bring that down, you would actually go to your fuel mix lean. Like if I do this, look, if I go to fuel mix lean right now and then you would just basically drive slower, or you wouldn't actually, I don't know, if driving slower would affect it, but obviously because you're saving on fuel now, it would just eventually build up. Just show this and then, see, there you go. Numbers going the other way now. Alright, my son, move. When you're overtaking your opponents, when you got lean mix on, hi dude. Outbreaks. So. Oh wait. Back for more. Yo, wait. My line. Not my line. My line. Alright. Let's go rich fuel and let's drain the tank and let's see what happens. I'm actually kind of curious. And then we'll check out the championship mode, which I'm sure what everybody came for. In case you're curious, we're picking McLaren. So what I've been doing some research on the game, obviously before I made the video. Apparently, how they're introducing like the classic cars and everything into the main campaign mode is basically they're gonna have like set race days where you could do special events and check out these cars. But they're mixing it all into the campaign. Empty tank, let's go. That's what happens. You know, obviously you lot can easily tell, blatantly even, that I would have won this race and I would have come first. But you know, just for you, let me just show you what would happen. With no fuel. So basically I won't make it to the end of the race now, right? So it doesn't just stop race right away. It's just basically that's telling me that you haven't got enough fuel to finish the race. Oh look. Hearing the dump valves on the car is so fun. Seriously, there is something so entertaining playing the classic cars. Brakes, 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 brakes. I got too much downforce on this car. I need to... Oh, not the differential. What am I doing? That's what happens. Always happens when you're trying to change settings and you're not paying attention. Let me turn down downforce. I've got way too much grip. A bit more top speed in there. Okay. When is this thing gonna... Thing? Why do I keep calling it a thing? When is this F1 car gonna... honk out on me? This should have been the Senna era, right? What's the date of this? Late 80s? Actually, totally didn't check. Nigel Mansell. That's the earliest I can remember. And when I was a young little whippersnapper, I remember Nigel Mansell and his mustache on the telly. What really got me into Formula 1. Massive Nigel Mansell fan. Concentrating so much right now. Is this final lap? Hold on. When is this car gonna stop? And when we get to 3, section 3. So I've changed the default map layout on the bottom left. I think it only shows you corners coming up, but I'd like to see the full map. Okay, there we go. I'm out. No! Basic can't accelerate. We're done. This is the perfect opportunity for me to show you all the different views. You've got obviously very down low. You've got the simulation. This view here. Look at the steering wheel difference. I think this is the only car I would play in this view, because with the steering wheel and everything, it reminds me of those Super Nintendo F1 games from back in the day. All you've seen, because you see enough of the road as well. With the newer cars, the front nose is like way out in front, so it's a bit restrictive, and you're a bit too low. Anyway, there you go. That's a quick look at the classic cars. Let's go jump into that main campaign and see what they've added. But to me, yeah, that let's just go jump into that main career. But yeah, to me, those classic cars is so entertaining. Right, who are we gonna pick? I wonder who, if you've been paying attention for the rest of the video. McLaren. Alonso's been, him being with McLaren just shows how because obviously I'm a massive McLaren fan, and what he did with, you know, the Hamilton stuff, and the first time he was at McLaren, I really wasn't a big Alonso fan, but like how much speed he can get out of this awful car just shows how much of a good driver he is. Alright, so what can we set here? Qualifying, one-shot qualifying, you can do short qualifying, you can do full qualifying, one-shot qualifying. Formation laps are should we turn them off or on? We'll turn them on so you can get a full understanding. Race starts on manual. If you actually if you keep them on manual, you can actually like start too quick and like it is online. I'll be honest with you, I haven't tried it in single player, but online you jump the start, you get disqualified. Let's do race distance 5 laps. Yeah, it's fine. Check the weather as well. Actually, can we, as we're gonna do it, can we change weather? And I got a trophy just for my troubles. Melbourne, Australia, that's where we're gonna start. Come on. Yeah, so over the last few years, Alonso has impressed me a lot. I may even be becoming an Alonso fan. Hope he stays next year. Hi, Emma, how you doing?
Yes, and I respect that. But my client has a championship to
do you know who I am? You need to get off the phone and realize who has just walked into your office. Pro streamer, big deal.
No one ever just signed.
Voice of Twitch. Rude.
Anyway, thanks for coming by on such short notice. I just needed to cover a couple of quick things with
So
you.
the game looks great, but one thing they still haven't done was faces. This game cannot do avatars on faces.
Your contract. It's a rolling deal. However, the team reserves right of termination if you fail to meet performance.
Excuse me, I beg your pardon? Terminate who? Not me. You're not talking about me.
And I'll be able to sweeten the deal. I'm also looking to get you into some invitational events throughout the season. The experience and exposure from these will be great for you.
I think that's when they'll probably use the classic cars in the campaign.
Now then, go get ready for the next session. And good luck.
I already don't like you. Don't threaten to basically. It's a rolling deal. I can't work under these conditions. What? Okay. Huh? Cut. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Good luck.
Okay, and we're back. Live demo, folks. Live demo. Dear Invisible, welcome to McLaren, blah, 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 we are blah, 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 blah. Working closely with there, you will start second driver, blah, blah. Okay, good. Okay, like in the last games, you can go to your laptop and see what's going on. You know, this way you do all your things when you're not racing. You put on your stats and things. You got your vehicle management here. You got the videos that we was talking about before. You can see them here as well. This is, I think this is your allocations of each component you got of your engine and things like that. So obviously, if you, I'm thinking this is what that is. Somebody will correct me. Depending on your allocation 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's what that is. Currently fitted. I think that's right. Right, unit 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it is. You got your tires here. You got your gearbox and power unit. I'm surprised they don't do it for your wings and things. Wings and things. Wow, this video has turned into chicken connoisseur. Somebody will get the reference. Somebody will get the reference. Anyway, let's go right into practice 1. Obviously, like I said, doing those other game modes, you don't have to do all this extra stuff. If you just want to race, want to get on the track, race, do practice qualifying, you want to do practice qualifying and all this building up.
Welcome to our viewers from around the globe. You join us just as
garage tutorial.
In the unforgiving world of Formula One, free practice sessions are a vital part of any Grand Prix weekend.
Listen.
During your F1 career, you'll be able to utilise these sessions to complete practice programs, which will help you learn the track and earn you points that can be invested in developing your car. You'll also be able to adjust your car setup over the course of these
See, I'm nodding my head. I know all this. I'm
I'm
smart.
of a second.
My controller speaking to me. Somebody called Jeff. I wish we had the option to change his name. I would call him Robert Duval. And he's telling me go to the track and like in last year's game they had bars for you to set. They would say things like, you know, go do this lap in this speed so we can develop our car. Should have actually selected it. Hold on. Mid-session save. Okay, no. Should have actually had a look what they wanted me to do. They just want me to go on track and show off what a superstar I am, okay? I set my own goals. The lady asked me to hit my performance goals. Does she not know who I am? I break every record I set myself to. Another DRS zone already? Okay. I will single-handedly make McLaren great again. Single-handedly. If any of the McLaren team comes across this video, hi guys. Get me in that garage. I'll fix everything. Okay? Okay? Good. With the newer cars anyway, straight away you can tell they got so much grip. So much. Like when we was looking at those classic cars like the 2012 Ferraris, you had to always under throttle and the back would slide out. But yeah, with the 2017 cars, they're fast and they just are glued to the floor. Some of you will be saying, yeah, but you're driving the McLaren, it's not that fast anyway, so obviously it's not going to slide out. Shut up. Hey, got no time for those jokes. Shh. No, I just meant in general. We will be great again. We will. No, but all joking aside, yeah, the newer cars are just glued to the floor. Obviously, you got practice. I wonder. I think you get to do 3 practice sessions. Actually, let's just find out. Find out right now. How fast was I? The fastest lap. There you go. That's what we bring to the show. Anyway. Retire from session. Yes. Have a check right now. Is it 3 sessions? Practice 1, 2, and 3, and then qualifying. Come on, tell me how good I am.
All the cars are now over the line. Your top 3 again are Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas.
Okay, we don't need to see that. That was clearly a mistake. Clearly, okay, clearly. Gonna do practice 2 and 3, or is it gonna go straight into qualifying? Let's have a look. Clearly that was a mistake. Clearly. What's up, lads?
Ah, you got my message. Perfect. Welcome to home away from home.
It's alright.
We get more real-time data from the factory now than ever before, and it all comes through here.
Once again,
So I have to spend more time checking over the reports.
I should divert your eyes
to you down in the
to
hospitality suite.
the face.
To that end, sorry, just a sec.
Why is everybody
Chris, is this important?
picking up their phones while I'm speaking? Do they not know who I am? I'm a big deal. Pro streamer. Voice of Twitch even. Be running YouTube in a couple of years. Oh, rude.
Sarah, reset the simulation and run it again. Okay. Sorry about that. As I was saying, we've set up a desk for you at the front here. You can get onto the network from your laptop, so make sure to check the R&D screen regularly. And let us know how you want to use the data that we've collected over the weekend and through the practice programs. also, bear in mind that the news from the factory won't always...
All right, come on.
Sometimes tests fail, like you've seen just now. And when that happens, we have to divert additional resources to fix it. C'est la vie, I'm afraid.
There you go. You heard it from him. And you can already tell they've made the this mode much more deeper this year. That's one of the main things they've improved. You know, the development of your car and all the options and everything like that. It was lacking a little bit in last year's game, so it's fantastic they've done that. Resource points provide you with a way to allocate funding on a specific area of development. Okay. And there you go. Obviously, if you participate in sessions and hit all your goals, you get more points, and then you can spend those points into your car. Current session total 3,000. I'm actually saying that's the max you can get. It's the max you can get. It was impossible to get any more. So good. View R&D tree. Wow. Okay. Wow. So what do we want to upgrade? Let's have a look. Okay. Have a look at this Final Fantasy X sphere grid. What they've basically done here. Somebody is a Square Enix fan. Right. Chassis, no, that's fine. Durability, that's okay. Aerodynamics, whatever. Go straight to the engine. Straight to the engine. Develop. What do we want to develop here? HP factor, efficiency, ignition system. That seems like where we want to spend our time points. Okay, develop. Current development, engine power. Develop. Let's go. We're faster now, and we've got a trophy. Couldn't ask for more. We develop it again. Unavailable. Oh, it's only one at a time. Okay. What else do we want to develop? Department quality control. Listen, I got the best department. We don't need quality. Okay, you know what? With McLaren, maybe I do need quality control. I take that back. Right, that's enough. We're saving them. Okay. It seems like the big benchmarks you can't really like spend all your points at once. I'm assuming that's like a weekly thing, but these side things, spend all your points how you want. Development time instant 2 weeks. Oh, there you go. If I actually did read what it said on screen, it says it right there. 2 weeks instant. Right, let's back up. That's enough spending points. Bye bye. Final Fantasy X sphere grid. Exit laptop. I want to race. Probably in the laptop, of course. No. Go to practice 2. Obviously, it is practice 1, 2, and 3. So I'm just going to quickly check this out if there's anything new. But you get the gist of it. Obviously, with this mode, you do practice 1, 2, and 3. And then you do qualifying, and then you do the race. We actually go to session info this time and actually have a proper look. It will tell you. So let's have a look what's going on, what this mode is. As you can see in the bottom right hand side, this is live, so you can press R2 to accelerate the time of how you want this session to go, because they give you 30 minutes for this session. And if you have a look, we can score points based on things we do. If it was anything like last year's game, they'll probably set like certain bars, like go do a test lap, or try to stay under this time, or go test your brakes or tires, or things along those lines. But at the moment it's saying, you know, go do a lap on a certain compound. Ultra soft, fastest. Super soft, ultra soft. Let's go. We only drive a flying lap. After I dominated the last session, let's dominate this session again. So yeah, you would do this the same thing like we're doing here, but you know, you got 3 practice sessions, and then you got qualifying, and then you got race. With the practice sessions is usually, you know, to develop your car. With qualifying, it actually goes to where you'll start on the grid. So this is like the real RPG element of this game. Track acceleration program started. Okay, here you go. So these are the kind of things they tell you to do, and if you meet it all, Well, I've got enable DRS. I'll get to 0.3. And depending on how well you do, this is how many points you get. You can see in the top right hand side. They're hindering me, they're making me go this slow. Ooh. Team objective complete. Of course it was complete. I never fail. And every single time you've seen me crash, that was on purpose. You don't believe me, right? On purpose. Ooh. Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It was great. You've never seen that corner taken any better. I told you, throughout the season, we're going to make McLaren great again. I'm not wincing. That's not a wincing sound in my voice. I'm just trying to add atmosphere, guys. Okay? Everything's under control. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Can I do a rewind? Okay. I just wanted to show you once again that you can use the rewind feature even when you're doing these. Even when you're doing these practice sessions. So, you know, if you're not as good at me at, you know, you get a second chance. You keep going, or does it you cannot hear my controller, but it's saying you're the best. It didn't say you seem to be struggling. It said you know, maybe you can go a little faster on certain corners. Hypothetically, if my controller was speaking to me right now, my team radio said something, that's what it would probably say, but it didn't because I was doing so well. So as you can see, with that whole Final Fantasy looking sphere grid system, and this is how you get your points, and that's how you would allocate your points. And by the end of the season, you know, world champion, that would be me. Right, guys, that's a quick look at everything in the game. My thoughts of what I've played on it so far. I am enjoying it a lot. I love everything there. They've improved this mode a lot. They've made it more deeper, which seems great. You'll probably need to work on some of those faces, but everything they've added with the classic cars, anything they can add. Oi, mate, I'm trying to talk to. Wow, rude. Rude. Hold that. Okay, you know what? Fine. This video is getting too long. Otherwise, I would have overtaken him. Yeah. So everything they've added on the side of the main campaign is just seems more to do, and it seems fun as well, which is great. Every single car that they've added handles very differently to one another, so is very enjoyable. I'm playing more with the classic cars than the newer cars, I'll be honest with you. Right, guys and girls, we're gonna call it right there. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you thought. How fast was I? Was I extremely fast, or the fastest you ever seen? And of course, don't forget to come check me out on Twitter, and you can also come check me out over on my Twitch stream. We stream over there Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So if you want to check out some of our live content, make sure you come drop by and say hello. We will catch you next time. Peace.